Welcome to Dota. The battle begins.
Dying that may make these rotations difficult for Fund Awaken. Now, I can I 100% I'm like, this has to be a Prospects build, but I can kind of see Nine's perspective too here.
Bottom. Rockets up, 3-3, running in the trees, cutting through, and Matthew on top of him, and he ain't getting away.
Whereas it used to be a lot more frustrating. Especially for the Undying. I think he's just got better at sustaining because you essentially just get healed once you start losing strength. You need to not be low health already like this. Saxa looking like he is going to go down, and that in the lane was level 2 impact combos. So it used to be Faceless Void Snapfire was the go-to counter to, for example, Rubik Beastmaster. And I think it's similar in this kind of lane, except for Saxa getting too slower, it really hurt him. And speaking of Saxa, he's going in deep because Matthew tries to save him, but that's way too many zombies. I thought we were an action game, not a thriller. Matthew is learning the hard way that this is a horror show.
And underestimating the dive potential, I suppose.
It's phenomenal considering how this lane began for them, and it's just credit to Space Saxa made. Space is now going to be denied.
Going in, they want the Beastmaster, but Undying will be what they settle for. But yeah, TP in from Snakey, so they kill the Tombstone pretty quickly. Got a very good place.
He's ready to arrive, and he's going to arrive this time. Beastmaster confidently walked out.
Dire's bottom tower.
We don't need to talk about the bin diagrams, though. We just need to talk about the stuns. Plenty of them for Marcy. Because they weren't obviously able to convert many. I think it was better. But like overall, the damage isn't that terrible, right? 110 damage per hit, then you heal all of your army around you. Someone who needs more heals than this little Seed of Serenity on the floor, though, will be Snake here. They're TPing in here. This is very dangerous to try and defend. Look at the positioning right now, Tundra. As soon as Snapfire's in range, Kisses are going to party. Phantasm on the backside. Moves in to drive back on the Sacred. Stun is going to come out. Matthew trying to save the day by getting rid of the Tombstone. Sacred able to walk off out of the Sunstrike. Matthew in a bit deep, though, so Marcy should go down. Pandamu as well, and you got to hesitate to defend this. I mean, Thunder, they're coming in with Dark Mago, but I'm not sure what you can do other than die here. Mistakes have been made. Primal War is committed, and now they might end up losing Sacred as well. He tries to save it here.
In their next tier of items, but Thunder Awaken not going to waste much time in terms of resetting themselves and pushing mid one.
We're sneaking to it. Got the BKB, he'll walk this off. Vision will spot the rotation from the rest of the team, but they're going to catch out Skidder, the best target. He'll go for the TP away. Good luck with that one when there's a Mars in the neighborhood.
I mean, even with the Dawnbreaker, she had the...
Hit for free. Dark Mago looking to hunt. Primal War's going to come out. Follow up now with the Solar Guardian to arrive, but 33 is going to be force-staffed out of danger here. Whipped onto. Tombstone is going to be dropped, and Sax is trying to create the space to get the rest of Tundra out, which...
Give this to the Jarrow.
Has moved south side. So they might not connect with the prime targets. They'll have to settle for 33 instead. They will hop straight on top, and Primal War's going to come out. Looks like the team's going to commit to a fight, dodge it out on the Starbreaker. They're in pretty deep. Thunder need to think about retreating here. Reinforcements from Thunder rather, are arriving. They are going to commit the Solar Guardian, going deeper. Offered up an opportunity. 33 gets taken out and look for a kill.
Nine goes in. Tornado, the ice wall put down. Matthew, he's going to feel that salt. Nice force step away on his teammate, though. Gyrocopter in better positioning, but not good enough. He's forced to fight. The Black Hand is not going to be good enough. Pandamu with the freezing field, though. It's some good damage, but he will eventually fall as well. It's Alchemist, the sole survivor.
Like, you notice that detail there. The Hawk just flies into mid and spots them, and now they know someone's alone in the bot lane because of that detail. They'll hop straight in. Sacred is gone.
I'm feeling it. Yeah, Gyrocopter. Kaz might be in trouble.
Trying to get in range. 33. He loses vision. He was about to scream, but he couldn't quite keep his eyes on it. Saxa, look how far he's going. They drag him out. No. Primal War now comes out of Dark Mago. Solar Guardian can't save him. The buyback feels like a waste unless Pakaz can clean up. One down, but plenty to go. Saxa stands his ground with the Tombstone there, but will be cleaned up in the end. But Tundra will take that fight every day of the week. Handing over his heritage, right? The lead to his Gyrocopter to take control of the game, which is why you see them essentially switch spots on the network. But now they're going to Gyrocopter. The Primal War comes out. He's gone. Thunder's hopes are now being crushed. Sacred is going to be found on the side. That will be a dieback. No way he's getting out of this one. Gone for 70 seconds of Tundra. You just saw how visceral this is. We mentioned the fact that there's a complementary element to these free cores. They all...
Five-player smoke. Tundra looking for another jump. And they found one. They find the Marcy. Prime target, but they'll pick her up. She does have flyback, but now the Helicopter. Yep, the hot to the side. There's the proper roar. Dawnbreaker coming in, trying to save the day. BKB gets it off just in time. And now here's the turbo potential. Pop the Satanic. Alchemist jumps in as well. Skinner trying to hold his ground. The best that he can is going to take a one, but now he's in trouble. They do kill Beastmaster. The Thunder Awaken, and Pakaz is doing some damage as expected. There's the kill on Skinner. Over here, the sheep up on Alchemist, but he's already done his job. In fact, Snaking's dead as well, and they are going to catch 9 once again. And 9 will fall. They only lose the Dawnbreaker.
These are the good old Necro spam.
Lotus Orbs even. I mean, Dawnbreaker, yeah, going for the Lincoln.
It goes back to the idea that it's all about enabling Gyro. Usually Marcy's about how do I stop a carry, but not this time around. Speaking of carry though, Dawnbreaker has been found out. Once again, have to retreat. Skidder needs to be careful because this time he doesn't have magic immunity. Meatballs being dropped onto the salad, but I don't know if Skidder can turn this. Stun's going to come out, tries to go for the kill on the CM, but he gives his life over in the end. 3 are dead on the side of Thunder though, and Voka just picking and poking at the side here. Lead.
Missed. Going in. The concoction, though, going to be lifted up by the tornado. Comes back down. The ice wall put down. Gyrocopter's in trouble. Crystal Maiden buys back, trying to get here to help save his teammate. Gyrocopter, Black Cannons. He's got Satanic in 10 seconds. If he can hold this out, Tundra wants to kill it, but it's such a difficult ask when they've already used so much. Initially, Saxa's going to get beat down, and the rest will retreat. 4 items, sure.
BKB's activate. I guess it's going to be picked up. Kisses has been used. Primal Roar will just allow them to retreat. Saxa drops the tombstone on the high ground to ensure that. They're hesitant though. They feel like they need to get some for good reason. They're going to hop in now. Skidder does get the stun out the Gyrocopter. There's going to be save coming out from the Solar Guardian. For the backside though, CM has been found out by 9. Small kill, they need bigger ones. Saxa is going to go down. That's the dieback. Dead for 100 seconds. Have another way of getting Gyrocopter in or out. Like, it's just getting harder and harder to kill him. You can see they're just going to try and poke and prod him, but so confident for good reason. Skid's going for the backstab on a Marcy. So the Guardian saved the day. Not good enough for the Marcy, but maybe the Gyro is going to be disarmed on the spot. Is alive for the time being. And now the counterattack's going to come in. Mago hops onto Beastmaster. Forced up to try and get him out. There's going to be an Ice Wall drop, which will slow down Pakaz, but Snaking is stuck a little bit too close to the sun.
To win now for Thunder Awaken.
Pakaz, look at the pops. The Pine. Solar Guardian's going to come out. Skidder's going to be pursued. Forced to use the BKB, even after the forced off. Nice disarm to push back, but Snaking is done in this realm of existence.
Gaining some ground. In fact, they're losing a lot of it, and they're going to buy back on Snapfire. There is no Solar Guardian currently, but the engagement, the big concoction set on 2, the blow up on Invoker. He buys back immediately. Got to be careful not to go too far if you're the Alchemist. Focus on the tier 4s. That's what Pakaz wants to do. Primal Roar is still on cooldown for 30 more seconds, by the way. So
he's got Divine Rapier.
The meatballs, but no, he gets saved from his teammates. They're going all in on him, but he's getting pushed away. Pops the Satanic and turning right back in. So once again, Tundra has to achieve these ice walls. They're doing some work.
It's not enough though. He's got a Divine Rapier. This Gyrocopter has to be addressed directly right now. Twice over at that. Stun's going to come out. Control him seems good, but the Solar Guardian save. All that evasion. There's no way through it. This is done. Thunder are easily going to take out the throne before he can be taken out twice. Gyrocopter down to half HP. They're attempting it. Hex is at least going to sail for the moment. First life is gone. It's only him and Marcy versus the world. The double tombstone, maybe they have a way of recovering this. Primal Roar comes out. BKB was used by Pakaz. He still has the cheese to work with. And Skidder is already dead. It's Gyrocopter versus the world, and he has dominion overall. Thunder Awaken rather, become the Predators here and take game 1.
What a way to finish this one. Beastmaster just going in, says, you know what, you deserve it. The godlike ultra kill.
Welcome to Dota. The battle begins.
Love the Primal Beast final pick. Tried to go wrong with that. I think that Zeus
10 for 1.6 seconds. That's enough to get out of range of trample.
Fine right there. So yeah, I mean, this mid lane, it's 18-1 Zeus, the 10-0 Primal Beast. That's the first Sacred throwing out the Celestial Hammer, making it so Tundra would have been a bit too much for the commitment, so having to back off, and now they're going to go back in onto Skitter, but is that going to cost Matthew his life? Starbreaker not going to...
So yoinking will be in his repertoire.
He's in trouble. He's just dead. The heal wave bomb coming out. You just see that time they also get dying, but they got the target they wanted for in the visit.
Meanwhile, top, Mago with the casual rotation. He'll get maybe 1 or 2 soul assumptions out, and either he or his support are dead. In this case, it's going to be Sax dead, and even drops that tombstone to try and save the day. He's going to stand his ground. Pakaz able to fight back though, and Sax up, will fall. Pakaz walks it off and get the tombstone as well.
Yeah, I love the focus. Oh, it's not a kill.
He still gets it. Yeah, he gets it still. He had the vision from the soul assumption, so it's too fast.
They're hunting this Dazzle. They're pissed off at Dazzle like, you saved your teammate, how dare you. He's got another grave, by the way.
Yeah, and he just wasted a lot of time. They're coming back in. Stun on the 2.
Good way.
Soul assumption follow up. We'll get the kill on Dazzle and bring Marcy low. Luna is giving control by the Pulverize, but Zeus has now arrived and is ignored. Pakaz will at least try to take out the tombstone before going down. It is going to be a double kill for 33.
They just got to start a couple more seconds than they would have liked because Zeus was rotating over. Now they're still going though. Matthew, the dispose back on 3-3, and with Dark Mago here, the burst is a
health back on the Walker chain. So yeah, just unfortunate for him to miss out like that.
Well, no surprise, but 7 to 6 hero kills. Favoring Thunder Awaken, but plenty of action, and we're going to continue. Dawnbreaker, she just got back up here.
Too deep, but they can change that. 9. Whoa, big boy, whoa.
Speaking of deep,
where do you think you're going?
Primal Beast just doing his Primal Beast things.
Let me try for that heavenly jump kill. It just doesn't work. Effect after, but that's not going to be there with Magic Community.
Top lane, got the defusal play. They want the Cone Dawnbreaker yet again. She's dead a couple of times. It looks like a third one is in the works. Good job with Chance right there. Unable to do so, but this mid-tier 1, it's being contested.
Sacred. He already used the Celestial Hammer. In the way out, Eclipse. Skidder, he gets the ult off just in time. Saves him from imminent death there. Pakaz did commit the Eclipse. Now the charge through comes in with the BKB. Luna's gone. Not just Luna, Sacred went back in. Save a hero syndrome strikes again for Thunder.
On somebody else prior, you disengage. You do not look to take the fight beyond that. Now, speaking of taking a fight, this is a much better a chance as Saksa is dead at the top lane in comparison to the previous game. Because she is that frontline, speaking of it. She's the one that maybe is going to be engaging first. And speaking of that, Clark finds her and she's just dead. The Celestial Hammer ain't going to work when you're frozen in place like that thanks to the Frostbite. And they find the Zeus. That's the bigger kill. The Pulverize coming out. Luna's like, I got to go. What do you want me to do? Sorry, buddy.
2 or 3 stacks, all you're doing is inflating the problem. Not in that way until the Luna is big enough and strong enough to carry the game on her own. Clark has found a freebie.
Yeah, this Slark has potentially a
pounce. See that pounce?
Yeah, he's got it. The Axe is coming out. I mean, this is even without the Axe, but once he gets that, Dark Pack's not going to connect. Has another pounce. Figure out where he's going, and there you go. Maybe not. Dispose. Are you kidding me? He's still alive. Okay. Great against the Luna. Obviously, goes back to her Eclipse use potentially in these upcoming fights. That's going to negate so much of that damage. Look at this pounce. God, the Axe is so good on this hero now. Skitter, though, he's got to be careful. Gonna pop the Shadow Dance. He does have the shard, so he has a Death Shroud as well. Worst case, and that still is online.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I mean, this Eclipse isn't going to do anything. He can just Death Shroud to save them. It's like, yeah, guys, walk closer. Why are you running away? Be safe here. He's got Fun Numb on the side. Dazzle again in trouble. I mean, this is even worse than dying. This is actually so much worse than just dying. You're just stat padding the Slark further. Ready, which means now Tundra are going to hunt. 33 moves in with the birds. Matthew able to get out quickly. 9 is hunting though. Take anything you can find at this stage. They've found the Luna. Stuns are going to connect. She's got the BKB but hasn't used it yet. Pounce comes in from Skidder. He's going to commit the Shadow Dance early. Sacred with the stun control, but there's the Primal Beast on the side. They'll hop across onto the Dazzle. It cancels out. You see the Pounce interaction right there. Eclipse on the side, but Pakaz is just leaving. Everything has been used. They have achieved nothing, and Tundra originally were looking towards Roche. Now they might just look towards the base.
I mean, the kiteability of this Radiant team is actually fairly impressive, I'm not gonna lie, but it's just gonna be all for naught. The two more dead. There's a buyback on a Marcy right there. I'll say Luna understandably spent all that time trying to kill the Tombstone, wasn't able to do so successfully, and she's in trouble again. She's gonna need another 4-step to survive. They killed Marcy, who went too far, and now it's Dawnbreaker.
Keep her alive long term, because they know once Eclipse is gone, once BKB is gone, if you don't have that support cast, you're never standing to fight as the
Has buyback. Tower gets killed though, and now the Rax is exposed.
Move like finally farm.
Oh no!
Bird gets forced up in. Because has used the BKB. Holding on to that Eclipse for the time being though. Skidder doesn't have the Shadow Dance, but does have the Aegis. And finally Eclipse is going to come out. Thundergod's Wrap as well. But 33 protected by the Stone Form. Depth Shroud makes sure the Skidder's going to be able to heal up and come back in. And now 9 is ready to party. Moves in deep with the trample. Onslaught through to break the formation. He'll finish off the Marcy. They'll chase even deeper. And this game is looking fried right now. Buyback comes out from Zeus. Because is still ready to fight, but doesn't have anything left to contribute. Solar Guardian is going to be committed, not able to connect on any heroes, and they are just falling apart. Snake King still stays alive. They turn around. Dawnbreaker is going to be brought down. They're backing with the Pulverize onto the Luna, and that should be game because Thunder have no way of holding on here.
And again, to reiterate, the long fight, GG's just called, but I was going to say, Slark, you look at the stacks that he has throughout that very, very long fight that took place, and I mean, Thunder Awaken, they did do everything. They honestly played that pretty well, considering the circumstances.